What up, your boy MC Shadow? Before I get into what I wanted to talk about, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, because, like I said, I'm reasonable, so, we could disagree, debate about it and all of that. I like to see it from different points of views. I'm not stubborn. Um, Make sure you check out the playlist too. If you're into the music or reactions or whatever, check out the playlist. On top it should say playlist, and I have it all, under categories right there. You know what I mean? Make it a lot easier. Now, who's really to blame for the division that's going on right now? People say brown, people say black, people say white, people say government, people say Republican, Democrat, religion, all of that. The real person to blame is us, meaning all of us. Now, why is that? Because we all set the division all the damn time. How do we all set the division? Simple. La raza. The brown, Latinos, uh, Black Power, Panthers, Black Lives Matter. White stand with, Latinos. White stand with black. Whites, all all those things is the reason why there's division in this world. When you say la raza or Latinos, then when somebody sees or disagrees with your point of views, or you properly don't explain yourself right, or these are just your views, but you're saying la raza and Latinos, who are they gonna blame? Them damn Latinos, man, and them and their damn raza. And well, same with Black Lives Matter. When shit goes wrong or they don't agree with you, who's to blame, man? It's the damn Black Lives Matter, man, and black folks in it. Same with the whites, and and so on and so on and so on. We're the ones that set the division by all the time. Uh, Instead of talking about humanity or us as a whole, we always set the division by saying brown stands with white, or white stands with black, or brown stands with black, and white, brown, black. You know what I mean? Like, we're setting the division right there. That's why we're not talking about us as a whole. It's always white, black, and brown. We could be in the same damn area, but we cut ourselves up. So we're not one whole, united together, pushing forward. We set the division right there. You know what I mean? Like, I stand with la raza. I stand with la raza, meaning I'm not raza, I'm not part of them, but I stand with them. So already you're separating him from the rest. That is the problem with all of that. With flags, with merchandise, with anything where you throw color in there, because you yourself is already setting the division. So then people wonder why it's so hard for everyone to be united or stand as one and everything like that. That is the reason why. You know what I mean? Because when you say brown lives matter, when you say black lives matter, when you say white lives matter, it's like people are like, what? So what? Our lives don't mean anything? Or what? Your life is more important than my life? That is where those arguments come from. And I know you're thinking like, but it's common sense what we mean. I know that. But sad to say, we live in a world where some people just don't see it like that. They always take the offense to it first. Like, well, what are they supposed to mean with that? Like, instead of being like, oh, no, like, I understand what they meant by it. No, they go straight to the psychological. People need to start raising these kids better. They need to understand the psychology behind it more. But we're the ones that set the division. When you say La Raza, or Latinos Unidos, or all of that, or Black Lives Matter, or, Black Power, or White Power, or any of those things, Brown Power, Brown Pride, all of those, you're setting the divider. All those signs when you go out there, you're dividing. Those flags when you go out there, you're dividing. Except if it's the American flag, because I'm going to say the American flag is the flag that stands for everybody. Italian, French, English, Canadian, black, brown, white, Middle Eastern, Asian, everything. It stands for everything. At least in my opinion. Because this country was founded on different cultures and different people from different parts of the world. So to me, it means everybody. But it's different when you go out there with like a Jamaican flag, a Mexican flag, a Salvadorian flag, an African flag, a French flag, an English flag, a Chinese flag, Japanese flag. Because then now you're just representing your culture and just leaving everybody out, you know? But that's how I see it. So I think the term "all lives matter" is not a bad term. I think it's the perfect term to use. You know what I mean? It's not uh, throwing you guys under the bus in any way. You know what I mean? But I think if you want to stop the division, it has to start with that. You know what I mean? Um, like push it forward where all lives matter. But of course, what set it in motion was because your guys' lives matter, and they made you guys feel like your guys' lives didn't matter. So you set it in motion. You're the heart that's pumping the machine moving forward. It doesn't necessarily have to say Black Lives Matter, because everybody will know what this march and push is for. It doesn't need to be said. Actions speak louder than words. But that is who divides the things. That is my take on division and everything like that. No shots being taken at no group or nobody like that. It's just when, it was a question that was asked. What do I think is the reason there's so much division? It starts with that, with everybody in their groups and these things that they have. But I'm just saying, I'm just shouting them out.